Next up is a brand new game from one of our most successful studios within the Sony Computer Entertainment Worldwide Studios group. And this is a developer who, since their first game back in 1996, has shipped over 40 million units of software for the various PlayStation platforms. I'm going to let the video speak for itself.
What the hell was that?
You had a fly on your face. Let's go, it's time.
All right, all right.
All right, it's through here.
Was there really a fly on my face?
No, not really. I just needed to wake you up.
Mom!
So how are we gonna get through this?
Well, there's a thing over there. Don't know what it does. Do you know the code?
Try 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know.
All right. Shit.
I think I found an opening.
Oh man. All right. I think we're close.
Yeah, I think we're close.
Right?
Yeah.
Hold on to this for a second.
Yep. Dude, are you drinking right now?
Yeah. How do you think I'm able to do half the things I do?
You literally sit on your ass all day and play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Man.
So tight. Wait up, dude. Shit!
Man. All right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Where are you?
I'm over here.
How the hell did you get over there?
How the hell did you get over there? I think we made it. I think this is it.
You should open it.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's beautiful.
I literally can't see anything. There's a light in my face.
Sorry about that.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. don't, 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 don't. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Alright, so, I finished Uncharted 4 Thief's End, and I gotta say something. There are only a handful of studios who are able to garner what seems like immediate attention from gamers all around the world. Whenever they release a game, it seems like they're the center of attention for about a week, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, it doesn't matter, a prolonged period of time, and that's what happens when you release great game after great game after great game. You tend to gain a little bit of respect. But the problem is, with so much respect, and you're releasing the fourth iteration of a franchise, it's hard to impact players in the same way your previous games did. It's very, very difficult, and only certain studios are able to pull something like that off. And I've said it time and time again, Naughty Dog is a very special team. And with Uncharted 4 Thief's End, it seems like they made probably the best action-adventure game of all time.
This is something out of Avery's era. Where did you get this?
Friend, that is a very unique item. I'll give you a discount. $500.
Come on, are you kidding? I don't even know if it's real.
When I finish a game and start thinking about the review, I tend to do a little bit of research. So I look through magazine articles and I look through video interviews online. And the reason I do all of that is just to kind of get into the mindset of the people making the game, to see if I fully understand their vision for it, and to see if they actually were able to accomplish that vision. So it's an opportunity for me to really understand what's going on in the game. And there were two words that kept on popping up every time I looked through these articles, and those two words were highest level. Now, I didn't really know exactly what they meant, but I thought about it for a little bit, and then I came to the conclusion. Now, I don't want to put words in their mouths, of course, but what I think they meant was detail. And I'm not talking about detail in terms of, oh, look how realistic this texture looks on this wall. I'm talking about detail in terms of everything having a purpose. Thinking about game development at the highest possible level, when it comes to level design, when it comes to combat design, when it comes to creating a space, when it comes to facial and, movement animations. All of that stuff has purpose, all of that stuff has meaning, and all of that stuff is thought about at the highest possible level. Everything ties in with everything else.
I don't see why I'm the only one being punished.
Because you started the fight.
He wouldn't give me back my book.
I told you to leave those books in your room. You only have yourself to blame.
Doesn't give him the right to just snatch it from me.
Does that give you the right to start throwing punches?
And even if you spend a couple of seconds in a space, you still feel like it's met with just as much seriousness and just as much thought as all the other environments that you spend countless of hours in. And you know what? I don't think I've ever seen such beautifully detailed environments in a video game ever. Whether you're scuba diving underwater, or whether you're in a mundane closet or bathroom inside your own home, or you're driving a Jeep in an open safari environment in Madagascar, or whether you're just, in a lost pirate city exploring everything. And it really is a beautiful, beautiful game.
Oh.
And what I really liked about these environments is that they all feel different from one another. They all have a different structure and level design. They all have a different color palette and saturation. They all just have a different tone to them. And how Bruce Straley always loves to say that whenever you go to a new environment in an Uncharted game, just something shifts inside of you. And it's very true. These environments are so robust, so detailed, and so different from one another that it really does feel like it's just its own place, its own adventure, and it's really special because of that. I mean, just take a look at that. Take a look at that. I don't even know if you can see it because of the focus, but it looks awesome.
Wow. This is a nice view.
And the environments really help me enjoy and understand what is a very different type of pacing for an Uncharted game. So if you're one of those people that was expecting, I don't know, crazy amounts of combat throughout the whole entire 15-hour experience, then you're going to be getting a different type of Uncharted game. This is definitely the aspect of the game that reflects the most to The Last of Us. And I really like the pacing because it gives context and it gives meaning to absolutely everything that happens moving forward.
Oh, you gotta learn to watch your back.
All right.
Hey, it's good to see you, little brother. What is that? Really? Again?
It's nothing.
You told me you'd stay out of trouble, though.
And you know what? Those smaller moments provided some of the most captivating, well-written, incredibly performed dialogue that I've ever heard. I mean, Naughty Dog is unmatched when it comes to that department. You know, that's a testament to Neil Druckmann and Josh Scher, their ability to just create nuanced, grounded writing inside of that world, which is hard to do sometimes, but I think they delivered it very effectively. And I want to give a special shout out to obviously Troy Baker, who played an incredible Sam. Really made me believe in that character as a game moved forward.
But there's got to be something.
Well, if the guards see us making for that cross...
If they don't see us. Jesus, you guys act like you never spend time in prison. If you want something dirty done, then you wait for lights out.
And I want to give another special shout out to Emily Rose, who delivered an exceptional performance as Elena Fisher. And I want you guys to see this one scene right here, just so you guys get an idea for how well she was able to deliver that character in this kind of game.
But that's the good news. We found it. It's on an island just off the coast.
Okay, just stop. Was there ever a Malaysia job?
Come on, wait. Elena, wait!
I don't get you.
Look, I wanted to tell you.
You know what? Enough.
No, I wanted to, but how could I?
I don't know. Just say it.
I had to protect you.
That is bullshit, Nate. You just didn't have the nerve to face me again.
I knew you would react like this.
How would you react? You lied to me for weeks.
Man, but look, it doesn't just end at her, obviously. We have Nolan North playing Nathan Drake yet again for the 5th time now. A lot more complexity to that character. Definitely peeling off another layer to what we know that character to be. Great performance. We have, obviously, Richard McGonagle playing one of my favorite characters of all time, Victor Sullivan.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Just bring me back something shiny, will you?
Just an exceptional job with that character. Different type of interpretation this time around. Definitely played the more worried father type, taking care of Nathan Drake. I really like what they did with that character in Uncharted 4. And we have 2 very interesting, annoying, yet extremely effective villain characters in Warren Cole playing Rafe Adler and Laura Bailey playing a very powerful Nadine Ross, who's a powerhouse in this game. Absolute menace, and she just causes a lot of trouble for Nathan Drake. And we definitely haven't seen a character quite like her, I think, in every video game I've ever played. And I just really like what they did with both those characters. Definitely brought forth a lot more kind of dynamics between Nathan Drake and the differences between the two and the jealousy. And there's a lot of really interesting themes being at work here, and just really smartly written and great performances by everybody involved.
You know how it is. Every once in a while, a job requires us to get all dolled up.
I want to talk about pacing and focus on just this Madagascar section, which is an example of how well this game is paced, how good the moment-to-moment stuff is, and the combination between high-octane action and obviously those slower, more emotional moments. I think they blend all in this one section, so I just want you guys to check it out.
Excuse me.
Mind me.
Sorry.
This is a very tall clock tower.
Okay. Oh boy.
life. I'm willing to forgive and forget. For old time's sake.
As tempting as that sounds, Rafe, I gotta say, I'm not normally the kind of guy who likes to quit while he's ahead.
I really, really liked the way that whole sequence was paced. I adore those 20, 25, 30 minutes that I had with it. And yeah, I can't speak highly enough of that whole entire sequence. And it's reminiscent of how well paced that whole entire game is. For some reason, this game is making me think about level design more so than any other aspect of the game, and I'm trying to understand why, and I think it's because the environments are so beautiful, the encounters are so engaging to play because they use core gameplay mechanics like the new rope, like obviously cover and stealth and destructible environments and the sliding. I mean, all of that stuff put together makes Uncharted 4 probably the most diverse, probably the most mobile third-person action adventure shooter I've ever played in my entire life. And I encourage that type of mobility. I always encourage making, the core gameplay mechanics a lot more chaotic, make them seem like little mini set pieces in these crazy beautiful environments that actually make sense, like in how they're designed and how they're actually placed and how AI is distributed throughout the level. Everything you see makes sense, and this is what I talk about details. Details is not only important when you think about where to put this asset or where to put that asset. You actually think about how to construct a level and how to make that level a lot more engaging, a lot more easier to understand and get through, but ultimately just a lot more fun.
Jesus. And all of them?
Well, let's hope so.
The story in Uncharted 4 is absolutely the darkest of the series, but it's the one that's the most complex, it's the one that has the best writing, and it's the one that brings forth the best performances from its voice actors.
You didn't want to bring him back up again.
Something like that. Well, that's it. Now you know everything.
With you, I doubt that that's everything.
A lot of people look at the stories in Uncharted to be some like crazy, unrealistic, pulpy action adventure stuff, and it absolutely is that. But what makes this story so good is how many times have you or I or people that you know sacrificed people that they love to follow a dream or to pursue a passion, even if it becomes borderline an addiction.
Libertalia.
Libertalia! The long-lost legendary pirate utopia discovered after 300 years.
And this story is so effective because they're able to tie in young Nathan Drake, young Sam, solidify their relationship from the very beginning, give you proper context for the reasons why they're doing the things they're doing, the reasons why they sacrifice their relationship with Sully, with Elena, the reasons why they take everything as far as they do, and it translates in gameplay.
I think we've actually taken a moment to step back and appreciate just how far we've come. Huh? Sic parvis magna.
Sic parvis magna.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is that this story makes me appreciate the stories in 1, 2, and 3 that much more. I mean, I really love those stories, but I love them even more for their characters. It just gives proper weight to absolutely everything. It gives proper history and context to everything that happens before it. And I really, really love it for that. And it's obvious that I play Uncharted for the single player campaign, but it doesn't hurt that the multiplayer is so much fun because they grab the core mechanics that are inside the campaign and stretch that to a competitive multiplayer shooter. You guys already know that I love my chaos, and the multiplayer gameplay is just so chaotic. There's so many things going on, and I definitely want to spend a lot more time with that. You know, Uncharted 4 is one of those games that comes out very rarely that just has you in awe throughout the whole entire experience, whether it's the graphics, the presentation, the voice acting, the writing, the gameplay, the multiplayer, all of that stuff put together creates one package that I recommend every gamer try out. I don't want to know how many times I was like, oh my god, look at that thing, that's awesome, that's crazy, oh my god, I'm having so much fun. And that's what Uncharted is. That's what Naughty Dog does so well. They create cinematic, emotional, character-driven experiences with really fun gameplay. And I don't understand how they make game after game after game that impacts me this way. I don't understand how they do it. They're improving upon every single game they release. They're getting better at a faster clip than any other studio in the world. Uncharted 4 is definitely going to be one of the best games of the year. Mar, show them the score.
Wow, this is amazing and surreal, as you can imagine. If you were to chart the progress of the game industry against the timeline of film history, we would just be entering the era of the talkies. We're just still wobbling on our training wheels, if you know what I mean. So it is incredibly humbling to be here with all of you tonight, and it's an honor and a privilege. There's so many writers in this room that are truly heroes of mine. It's wonderful to have the opportunity just to thank all of you for all the inspiration that you've given me as a writer over all the years. Thank you so much.
What's up?
1, 2, 3, 4. How do you want me to say?
Hold on for this.
It was good.
Shit. I don't know what else to say.
What happened?
It was like too early, I wasn't expecting it. Yep.
You okay?
I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I think we're close. Okay. Fine. Fuck.
Fine.
Alright, let's go. Come on.
Fine.
Let's just go quick.
Dude, you're the one.
I know, I'm fucking up. I know.